Hello, I am here with your February 26th, 2021 tarot using the Revelations Tarot. I've done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for our message or messages for the last Friday of February. And it is so good to be able to actually see you guys. I filmed a quite lengthy version already. But my light quit on me right near the end, and that would explain why I was having these weird shadows over the last day and a half, even though yesterday was at least filmed in the dark so that the background light wasn't competing. Could be interesting to see how things look in daylight with my light fully charged. So I know I said the cosmos really wasn't going to be that interesting for the next little while. Well, we do have the moon cycles that are still occurring. And we are on basically right smack dab in the middle of a full moon cycle. With that, I mean the fact that the moon will be at its fullest at 3:17 a.m. Standard Eastern Time on Saturday, February 27th. So the moon will be in its fullest or getting to its fullest point Friday night. It'll peak Saturday night. Now, usually the energies kind of start to wane after about 3 days. Not this one. This one is going to be felt all the way until the next moon cycle, which is going to be on March, I believe it's the 11th, when we have the new moon. Now the next 4 moons, so the new moon, full moon in March, new moon, full moon in April, are all going to be super moons. Why are they super moons? Because the Earth's orbit, or the Earth's rotation and gravitational pull, and the moon and its rotation and its, with it being pulled into the Earth's gravitational pull, it does get closer to the Earth. So when you have a micro moon, the moon is further away. When it's a super moon, it's actually physically closer to the Earth. It's not a made up cosmos woo-woo type thing. It's a real legitimate fact, and I got that information off of the NASA website in case you're curious. Now this full moon is going to be in the sign of Virgo. I believe this is the only full moon we have in an earth sign this entire year. Now with this full moon, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. This full moon wants us to cleanse and heal. We probably already felt the peak of this energy in terms of its effect on us emotionally, as this is a much calmer, smoother, gentler moon energy than we normally get with a full moon. Normally they're crazy and everybody's energy is all over the place. Not so. That energy has probably already happened and is going to calm down and kind of even out. It's going to be weird for a new moon, or full moon, correction. However, this is also a reminder for us to let go and cleanse what no longer serves us. If we are holding on to burdens or carrying things that do not belong to us, time to let those go. Put that back on the people it belongs. Not ours to carry, even though we want to help as much as we can. Pardon the language, but put that shit down. It's not yours. We have enough of our own to worry about. Let other people worry about their own stuff. Just worry about you and your immediate people that you may have in your household. One more final thing, because this moon is in Virgo, it is earthy, it likes to be clean because that is a Virgo trait. It likes order. This is a great weekend for you to get a jump start on your spring cleaning. Why? Not only is it because of the Virgo influence with wanting a lot of order, but it is the last full moon that we have before we start the new year in terms of astrology. Aries is the start of the astrological calendar, and that starts on March 21st, which is also the spring equinox. This is why you want your spring cleaning to get done early, and spring cleaning also means spring cleaning of your energies. I actually had an impromptu cleansing sage session tonight, partly because I was cleansing out the last of the Mercury retrograde demons out of my phone and light. The sage stick just really wanted to smoke. So I cleansed my house and my cards. So we start with the Nine of Swords. Swords is air energy. We're caught up in our heads. We're worried about something or someone. Up next, we have the Major Arcana card of the Hermit. The Hermit, the wise one, being in isolation. Some of you may literally have been in isolation as of late, but the Hermit enjoys his own energy, enjoys his own company, is not bothered by being isolated. He has the light within him in his lantern, as you can see right here. But that light is a star for a reason. That is the star energy of the star card. This right here in the middle, that is actually the Wheel of Fortune, at least in this deck. So the Hermit, he does have a lot of answers, very wise, likes to keep to himself. Up next, we have Cups energy, the Five of Cups. Disappointment, grief, sorrow. It is a water energy. The Hermit card, also sign of Virgo. Cups, water energy. Talks about our emotions, our feelings, things that are going on inside of us. And off the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords, the end of a painful cycle. Full moons are the end of the moon cycle. Once we get to the new moon, that is when the new cycle begins. So we are now in the closing out the ending phase of this current moon cycle, this current astrological year as well. As for the cards though, with the Hermit energy, I'm kind of not surprised it came out, just with everything going on globally, and with the energy of this moon, and it being represented by the sign of Virgo. This is kind of the overshadowing energy for the entire tarot reading that we have here. We may have to go within. We're worried and caught up about something or someone, and it's not ours to be worrying about. Worry about yourself. Go within. You've got your own light. You've got your own path. You worry about yourself. Your wheel spins according to you, not somebody else. You may be feeling really disappointed and actually hurt by this other person's current behavior or something they've said or done. They may be lashing out of their own fear of the unknown, fear of being alone, fear of being isolated. They don't realize their own inner strength and wisdom that they have, but it's not for you to worry about, especially at this time. It might be hard to accept that. It might be hard to put that into practice. It may feel a little bit empty and maybe feeling a little bit of grief or sorrow because of having to let this person go. But know that it's in your best interest. It's for your highest vibrational good. And you've got your own light. You've got your own path. And it's time for you to follow it. That is your tarot for Friday, February 26th, 2021. I'll talk to you tomorrow.